future multimillionaires and billionaires. I have done some research on something, and huge shout out to Jake Cleaver, who planted the seed for me to do further research. And nothing I say is financial advice. Same thing for Jake. He makes the same disclaimer. In addition, I would like to say that everything I say is speculation, opinion, conjecture, and should not be construed as advice of any kind. I am reporting on news and giving my opinion. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, the 19th of August, 2025. Now, last night, I watched a video that I have shared in the community from Future of Finance, a new channel I came across. And I was researching a particular blockchain when I did. Now, this is where you can really tell where you're getting your information is good or not. It's not about the amount of followers. It's not about the amount of likes. It's about the quality of information. Now, Jake Cleaver regularly does evening talks where he puts up information, opinion, speculation. Nothing he says is financial advice, just as he says, and the same with me. So why am I stressing that? Because I think I found a really good gem here. Now, to give you a description of what I'm looking for, let's say I don't want to start up an LLC because the LLC rules are still antiquated. You still have to report in your state if you have business in another state, most states, especially the blue ones. And it's very, put it this way, there are ways that you must constantly just report everything you do, and that's, in my opinion, counter-American, because it's supposed to be government out of my business. That's the way it's supposed to be, ladies and gentlemen, in my humble opinion. Now that I got that out of the way, I want to talk about Provenance blockchain. Now, the reason why I'm giving Jake a huge shout out like this is because Jake really gave a gem for people, in my opinion, a gem for people to research and look into. So, Jake first mentioned this a few days ago. I've kept it on the back burner, putting more and more time into it. And this is how it ties into those who, may not have a big interest in having an LLC, or at least an LLC that is used in a way that is commonly done. For example, Jake talks about a holding LLC and how it's different from a trading LLC, what have you. This is something I want to bring to people's attention, because whether you use the services of Jake's group or not, what is that called, Digital Ascension Group, you need to have information in order to understand what you're doing. So this way you don't go into some kind of trap. You don't, or not even a trap, you don't entrap yourself in something. And that's important, because you've worked hard for this money and you want to keep it. So Provenance blockchain, it's on Cosmos, or it's within that Cosmos ecosystem. So it's kind of difficult, ladies and gentlemen, to find some hardware wallets for it. I do believe I have one coming in. I gotta double check if it does handle it. I want to say that is that Tangem? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But this is more regular finance kind of thing. You can do it on Kepler, and you can do it on Leapfrog, both of which have this person in front of me. I'm glad they're turning, because they're a really bad driver. Both Leapfrog and Kepler have desktop applications, laptop applications, what have you. And the idea behind that away from that person. They're dangerous. The idea behind that is that you can be active within the sense of finance, as in the big companies, excuse me. So this is where custodianship and everything else comes into play. Definitely speak to a well-versed financial advisor, I'll say. Someone along Jake's lines, I'll say it that way, before doing anything. Whether you reach out to Jake, Mark Kohler, the business guy, what's his name, Kevin Wessel. Make sure you get well versed in this stuff. Here's why I bring all this up, and I put that big caveat in there. It's because you may, like Doug Andrew talks about, get into index universal life. Now, I don't know yet the particulars of what is offered via Provenance. And it's not that they're offering you insurance. They are a platform that is used by insurance companies, such as Cigna. Their platform is for RWA, but in my opinion, more of RWA for the everyday, such as mortgages, insurances like life insurance, that sort of thing. So this particular blockchain, and I'm of this opinion, is a gem. I think it's a gem. It's very low priced. It's been around for quite a while, years. Initial concept of this was the same guy behind SoFi, and he and his partner, I believe, if I recall the history correctly, you basically sold SoFi or did something along those lines, created a blockchain, but a purpose-driven blockchain. And as a lot of people know, sometimes these blockchains get created and they're looking for a reason to be. This is different. This is done in a way that, in my opinion, is much better. In my opinion, it's better because this blockchain was created for the purpose of business, in the sense of finance business. And that's huge. You hardly really find that anymore, ladies and gentlemen. It's just, it boggles my mind. Anyway, let's not go off on a tangent. So Provenance was created circa 2018. I want to say it was 2018, but let's say circa 2018. Built with this in mind, and it's been building itself up ever since. 7 years. That's huge in crypto years, ladies and gentlemen. It's like crypto years are like dog years in a lot of ways. So, be careful, bicyclists are around again. They're like little mosquitoes on a picnic. At least the way these guys drive their bicycles. Now, one thing I want to bring up about Provenance is that, yes, I've alluded to this. If you want to lock it away, it gets a little tough. Yeah, lock it away in a hardware wallet. But this is where somebody like Jake would come in, because you may have an ability to do some kind of custody. You may want an LLC for this kind of thing. I'm not certain. I'm not an LLC expert. Again, I'm just a credential reporter, economist by training, who has a regular job and everything else for the regular followers. But I want to bring Provenance to everyone's attention on the Cosmos system. Probably a hidden gem. In my opinion, it is a hidden gem. And it's very low priced. I am so surprised, because I just think the word hasn't gotten out yet. And we're a small channel, we're a tight group, and Yeah, we're connected with Rich, Common Sense Crypto, with Maximus Crypto, and the rest of the Max crew. Yeah, we're a good team. Yeah, you guys and me and the extended group, we're a good team. So I want to bring this to everyone's attention. Again, mobile wallets. I'm not a fan of mobile wallets, but they're Kepler and Leapfrog. In addition to that, I believe it's Cosmos. Yes, it's Cosmos that it's connected with. Yeah, it's hard to say something's really on the Cosmos chain per se, because the way Cosmos is structured is different. And Cosmos is great. I am glad Cosmos has projects that are really coming to people's attention, because I've said for a long time Cosmos is a good chain. So I'm really happy to see such progress with Cosmos. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, let me get past this person who just totally blew the line. Alrighty. So yeah, again, Kepler, Leapfrog, Cosmos. I'll double check on the hardware wallets. Get onto CoinGecko. I highly recommend it. They just had a change in positions of their leaders, doing different things. They're attempting to bring more benefit to their users. Highly recommend CoinGecko. Do take a look on the community page. I posted part 1 of a 2-part interview with the CEO and I believe the CTO, Mr. what's his name, Ira Miller, I believe, the CTO, I think CTO. And I'm looking forward to part 2, where they get into the technicals on it. I think I'll review part 1, because I watched it late last night, so I want to make sure everything gets in the brain. So yeah, take a look on the community page, and for new followers, just go to my homepage, go to posts, slide down, and you look into it. So huge shout out to Jake for bringing this to everyone's attention to do further research. And again, I'm not saying you have to buy this thing. It's something I am very much into. I don't like to discuss what I own because of the state I live in. But I will tell everyone to be extremely careful. Do your research. And if you like it and you decide to purchase it, I will agree with you. Let me say it that way. You know, people get distracted by shiny things, and I never want to come across that way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please comment down below your thoughts. Do you know of another chain doing a similar thing? I kind of sort of skipped the parts of the history on it, but I don't want this video to get too long. So again, please like this video. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you are subscribed, please go ahead, hit that bell, ding, ding, ding. Yeah, that's about it. Everyone, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate all of you. I really do. I do read your comments, so please remember to comment your thoughts to me. I have my regular commenters. I love it. Now, sometimes Google, YouTube doesn't show me the comments until the next day, and sometimes it's on the studio app instead of the regular app. So if I'm a day later to get back to you, please forgive me. Don't take it personal. It's just the way the algorithms and the systems work. All right, everyone, thank you again. I always look forward to giving you good quality content like this, and please follow up and let me know what your research says, because you might have caught something that the rest of us haven't caught on to. Again, greatly appreciate it, and thanks. Bye.